You've been lied to about success. It's not just about working hard. It's not about saving $5 a day or waking up at 5 a.m. The truth? If you don't learn these 10 Goodle lessons, you will stay broke. I learned them the hard way after reading over 350 self-help books, and they changed my life. They can change yours too, but only if you're ready for the truth. Intro setup. 11.45. You've tried being disciplined. You've read the quotes. Maybe you've even read a few books, set some goals, and told yourself, this year will be different. But it wasn't. Because nobody told you the real lessons, the ones that don't sound nice, the ones no influencer puts on a coffee mug. In this video, you'll learn the 10 brutal but powerful truths that actually lead to wealth. They're not for everyone, but if you're ready to stop playing small, lesson number 7 alone might flip your entire mindset. So let's begin. Lesson 1. Living below your means keeps you broke. You were taught to save your way to wealth, but here's the truth. You don't get rich by cutting expenses. You get rich by expanding your means. Think about it. You can only cut so much, but your income, it has no ceiling. Every hour you spend trying to save $5 is an hour you could be learning to earn $50 or $500. Wealth comes from solving problems, not pinching pennies. And most people are obsessed with saving because they've been trained to fear money, not to understand it. Coming up in Lesson 3, I'll tell you the mindset trap that's silently sabotaging your financial future and how to break it forever. Lesson 2, if you want to be free, stop relying on willpower. You don't need more motivation. You need better systems. Willpower is a depleting battery. Automation is a power plant. You can't out-discipline your environment, but you can design it. Set your finances on autopilot, automate your savings, schedule investments, cut friction from your good habits, because once you stop fighting your impulses, you can finally use your energy to build wealth instead of just managing failure. Lesson 3, you might be climbing the wrong mountain. Here's a tough question. If you could start from scratch today, would you choose the same path you're on right now? If not, why are you still on it? Most people stay in the wrong job, the wrong business, the wrong degree, because they've already invested too much time. It's called the sunk cost fallacy, and it kills more dreams than failure ever will. I spent a year working on a thesis I hated and scrapped it when I realized it wouldn't serve my future. That decision eventually led to millions of views and a business that pays me in my sleep. Sometimes the boldest move is to stop climbing the wrong mountain and choose the right one, even if it means starting over. In Lesson 6, I'll reveal the harsh cost of building wealth that nobody talks about and why most people quit halfway. Lesson 4, your time is your real currency. Money is not your most valuable resource. Time is. Every dollar you spend represents a piece of your life. If your job pays you $20 per hour, that $200 jacket isn't just expensive, it cost you 10 hours of your life. Start calculating your real hourly wage after taxes, commute, and stress. Then ask, is this thing I'm buying worth the hours it took to earn it? Once you make that shift, impulsive spending stops being tempting and starts feeling expensive. Lesson 5, assets equals freedom, liabilities equals chains. Robert Kiyosaki said it best, an asset puts money in your pocket, a liability takes it out. The rich buy assets, the poor buy liabilities they think are assets, a flashy car, the latest iPhone, designer clothes, all look like status. But they're really just financial anchors dressed up as success. Instead, start seeing everything as either working for you or working against you. Even your YouTube channel, your skills, your investments, all can become assets if you treat them like ones. Lesson 6, wealth has a price, and most won't pay it. Here's the brutal truth. Wealth demands sacrifice. Not forever, but for a season. If you want to build something great, you'll have to give up balance. Sleep less, say no to parties, skip vacations, work weekends. You're not lazy. You're just underestimating the cost. The reason most people never get rich, they're not willing to endure imbalance long enough to get there. But once you push through that brutal phase, you enter a world where money works for you, not the other way around. Lesson 7, get rich young, or regret it old. You heard the advice. Save $5 a day and retire at 65. Let me ask you this. Do you want to be rich at 65 or at 35? Wealth has an age factor. A dollar in your 30s is 10 times more powerful than a dollar in your 60s. That's why you need to front-load your efforts. Build aggressively now. Invest early. Launch that idea. Start small, but start fast. Because the earlier you start, the longer your money compounds and the less you have to work later. Lesson 8. Small thinking is expensive. If your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough. Most people are stuck in survival mode, asking, how can I make enough? The rich ask, how can I make it exponential? Big thinking forces you to level up. You start asking better questions, surrounding yourself with better people, reading better books. Small goals keep you stuck. Big goals create pressure, and pressure creates transformation. Lesson 9. Luck is manufactured. What looks like luck is usually just volume plus consistency. You apply to 100 jobs instead of 10. You pitch 50 clients instead of 5. You publish 200 videos instead of 20. The more action you take, the more chances you create. Warren Buffett bought over 400 stocks. Only 10 made him rich. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up enough times for probability to work in your favor. And if you've made it this far, Lesson 10 is the hardest one to accept, but it's the one that transforms everything. Lesson 10. The real reward isn't money, it's who you become. You think you're chasing wealth, but really, you're becoming someone who can handle it. You'll learn discipline, you'll eat better, think sharper, wake up with clarity. You'll control your emotions, build resilience, outgrow the old you. Money is just the milestone. The real win is transformation. By the time you earn your freedom, you won't just have more money. You'll have become the kind of person who never settles again. Here's what most people never understand. It's not the 350 books that changed lives. It's what you do with the brutal lessons inside them. And now you know them too. The question is, will you ignore them like everyone else? Or will you use them to escape the life you're stuck in? If you're serious about building wealth and becoming who you were meant to be, subscribe to the Escape Plan. This isn't just a channel. It's a movement for people ready to take back control. The plan is simple. The work is hard. The result is freedom. Are you ready?